Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I have a bunch of papers on my desk right now, and that is because I am taking apart a National Geographic magazine as well as some other magazines and books to prepare for my new journal that I'm working on, which is a set of retro journals. So what I'm doing is I'm separating out the pages that can be used for journaling cards. So small pieces like this. These awesome images from this National Geographic magazine. And it is from, I'll get the year in a second, but this would be a great image to use as well. So I'm putting all those into this pile. And then I'm having another pile for focal images. And I'm having another pile just for pages of text. And I've been printing on them. So I love printing on the magazine or book pages lately. Okay, this one, probably I'll just use the text parts for collaging. So I'm going to start a fourth pile with those. So let's put that right there. It's super crowded on here right now. All right, so here's another good one for printing on. All right, let's see here. This one I want to print on. So you can use one of each side. This will be great for printing on. And I did not used to print on National Geographic pages. This is an awesome image right here. But ever since I thought of it, which I don't know why I didn't before, I've kind of been hoarding all these pages. And I love that because that way I'm using the entire magazine and not just using the leftover collaging, which it's a little too much to collage with, you know? All right, so this, I'm going to try to tear this. Okay, this is a great focal image right there. And this can be used for printing on. I love this. And this one as well. This is going to be used for printing on. I'm going to be using these, I think, for journaling cards. This is a great one as well. This will be great for focal images. I'll just put this in that pile for now. I love this image right here. Love this one, especially the different pieces. This will probably be a journaling card. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay. I'll put that in that pile. Love these. Put this over here. And I sometimes use these for different things. I'm gonna put that in this pile. Let's see what's on the back. Yeah. Let's put that over there. All right, I love the pages, the beginning pages like this. This is a 1954 National Geographic. These are really pretty images with all the color. I love that about National Geographic magazines. So I think I am going to be putting these all into this pile right here. This one I think I'm going to save for my glue book. I really like this scenery right here, and I use some vintage backgrounds in my glue books exactly like that. Okay, I think I am going to keep all of this. Okay, this is, okay, I like this image, but this one I want to print on. All right, so we'll be printing on that one. I'm gonna put this in that pile for that picture. This is gonna be for printing on. Okay, can leave that there. This is gonna be for printing on with this and this, even though these kittens are really cute. But let's print on that. I'm not a big fan of black and white images unless they're really striking. So I think I'm going to put this over here. Printing on. Wow, I love those nature images. These National Geographic magazines from the 50s and 60s and maybe before as well are so pretty. They do not compare at all to modern National Geographic. Like the turn that they took, I love the old ones so much better with these like matte pages, the kind of artistic photography. So much better than the more nature-y National Geographics, I guess. I'm gonna print on that. I mean, this is talking about war, so I don't know how great that's gonna be for printing on. But let me just, yeah, I don't know. And here it's talking about prisoners of war. Let's just set these aside for now. Okay. I'm gonna put this one over here as well. Okay, this section is about birds, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of birds. I don't know. They scare me a little. Especially in this type of pose. So I think I'm going to use a lot of these for printing on. I don't know if that's weird. I mean, it just scares me. Like, okay, I'm going to put that in this pile right here. All right, so what I wanted to do is kind of show you the sets of pages I have so far. And I'm just going to set these pages aside for now. I wanted to pull them out because I want to print on them. All right, so this is what I have so far for my retro journals. I have some of these very fragile pages from a 5-ring binder Better Homes and Garden situation. Okay, sorry about this thing right here. You guys are seeing like my setup for, hopefully that's better. Okay, all right, so I'm going to be putting some of these into the into my retro journals. I love the photography here. This is really pretty. And then this one and this one. So I'm making 3 journals. And these are really fragile, but I like using them. And I reinforce them. I basically sew them onto another piece of paper. I have some pages from a 5-ring binder. Sewing notebook. Especially these ones I'm going to use. And then I have 3 dividers, 1 for each book. And then I'm using pages from this one book that has January through December issues of a magazine called, I think it's called Let's Live. They talk about health and food and things like that, but these are some of the images I've used. I'm gonna use this image right here. I'm going to turn this into a journaling card. Love this image. And this one. So I think what I'm going to start doing right now is start cutting with you guys. I'm going to start cutting so that I can back these images onto cardstock. So I really like her. They're talking about alfalfa tablets. And I like this. I don't necessarily like that it's talking about that it's an ad for like vitamins, it looks like. So I might not include that part. But yeah. So I want to use this part up here. So let's just go ahead. And when I cut for this, I cut a little beyond what I want to keep so that I can have some extra room to make sure the edges really glue on wherever I'm going to glue them on. So we'll have that one. And I want to use my paper cutter, but sometimes with these old papers, it just does not turn out great. So let me just tear this inside edge. All right. So let's try cutting it with my paper cutter. Let's do a little test run up here. I don't know if it's because my blade is not the sharpest at the moment. Okay. This paper seems to be fine. So I think I am going to cut it from there. It's going to be a pretty large journaling card. I think that works. All right. I love this ad right here. So I'm going to keep it intact because I plan to do something with it. So I'm going to try to just tear this. All right. So let's set this aside. I'm gonna grab this image right here. Sometimes I really like to include this little piece like with the year on it. I mean, sometimes it does get lost as well. Okay. I might try printing on this, so let's go ahead and tear this. Actually, let me try cutting it. For some reason, my paper cutter was not doing a great job with these pages earlier, but it seems to be doing okay right now. So let's try to cut it. Okay, so I'm going to try printing on that. Let's grab this image right here. And this image right here. Love after 60. Interesting. Are they 60? Okay. Okay, this page. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start to back it onto cardstock just to kind of show you guys how I like to do it. I had to move my water. I don't want to be dropping anything into my water. All right. Of course, you guys can't see me because I'm off camera. So I have little scraps here. And let's just start gluing. Okay. This is my favorite glue stick. And what I tend to do is use a glue stick until it gets to the bottom, then I'll take it out. I'm sure many of us do it. And then I used another new glue stick to kind of press it out. But let's start with a small enough image that's going to fit on here. I'm going to trim off a little bit. All right. Sometimes I like to kind of mark where the glue goes up to. So I just put that down first. And before I start the journal, I love to make a ton of this because it's just something that you can do over and over again and just get a lot done within like an evening or something. Okay, then I'm going to go in here, spread out the glue that I put there, and go to the edges. Now this glue stick is really good. I usually don't have a lot of luck with glue sticks, but I love this glue stick. I bought a ton of them right before my dollar store went up in price. I bought like half a shoebox full. Okay, let's grab a smaller picture. Yeah, this is a really small one, so I'm not going to use that much on there. I don't want that corner anyways. I mean, I'm hoping, yeah, it just looks like the corner is lifting. Let's go ahead and do this one right here. Actually, I won't keep the date. It just gets to be too wasteful of space, I feel. Grab a bigger piece of plastic here. I went to an estate sale today and found a few cool things. I have about 5 estate sales and the Buy Nothing group hauls to film. And I like to wait to do those all at once. So I can't wait to film those. And I have to do laundry too because I found a lot of fabrics, a lot of cool fabrics from, it looks like it's from like the 50s, 60s. So I can't wait to do that. But I'm trying to focus on these journals for now and at least get like the first phase done, which is a lot of ephemera and pages, and just kind of get rolling on the junk journals again. But I think I'm going to stop the video for today. I hope you're crafting along with me. And maybe in the next video I can kind of show you the pages I've come up with as well as the ephemera I've made. And hopefully tonight, it's a Saturday night today, and I'm just going to stay in and just work on journals and hopefully get most of the ephemera done. But thank you so much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye everyone.